Your mother and your teachers always told you to watch what you put on social media. Future employers will read it, you have family who doesn't want to see it, you can lose friends, blah, 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 blah. Well, actually, they're right sometimes. You should always watch what you post, especially on Twitter. Some NFL athletes haven't learned when to keep things to themselves, so they tweet something stupid, receive backlash, and then have to delete it. But this is the internet, and what happens on the internet stays on the internet. I'm Andy Ruther, and today I'll show you 15 deleted tweets from NFL players that they wish you never saw. At number 15, Darnell Dockett's wheels. Come on, Darnell, show some respect to AJ McCarron. The fact that the girl on Dockett's radar was taken makes this one of the douchiest moves ever. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, Dockett didn't get a date with Catherine Webb. Maybe you should DM her if you're that desperate. Since the tweet, she's tied the knot with the current Bengal AJ McCarron, so have a nice day in life, Mr. Dockett, but keep tweeting, because those are funny. At number 14, LeSean McCoy loses it. McCoy was getting into it with his son's baby mama, but instead of settling this in person or in court like a normal person would do, he wanted the whole thing to be aired out about this evil woman on Twitter. You're kind of looking like a spaz, Mr. McCoy. At number 13, Dez Bryant's arrogance. All right, Dez, everybody knows you have one of the biggest tempers in the NFL. Can you ever just calm down and relax? Not a great way of starting the movement of getting college players paid. At number 12, Devon reveals his secret life. Bess had plenty of potential to be a great NFL player, but he struggled with addictions. Though we were always on his side to get help, it's not a great idea to tell the world what you're up to in your spare time. At number 11, Cardale Jones hates school. Yes, we all do, Cardale. But this isn't a good thing to tweet while you're still trying to go to college, supposedly, right? Enjoy your time with the Buffalo Bills, but don't rant about school again. You wouldn't be here without them and the Ohio State. Number 10, Johnny Manziel's college rant. Oh, Johnny Manziel. The Heisman winner at Texas A&M had plenty of promise as an NFL quarterback, as long as he could have just kept from drinking and the party ways under control. Well, he never really has, and likely won't get another chance in the NFL, which makes this tweet about his frustration in college seem kind of ironic. We will say that we hope he can find peace and health in himself, mentally and physically. But given how much we all loved him in college and how he's faltered since leaving, this tweet doesn't make any sense years later. At number 9, Dion Lewis doesn't get it. Aaron Hernandez's story may be one of the most tragic in the NFL. A young man who grew up in gangs promised that he had been changed by the Patriots organization. He was engaged with a baby daughter and had a Hall of Fame career possibly ahead of him. And as we all know, he was busy actually killing people. He was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Odin Lloyd and is on trial for a 2012 double homicide in the Boston area. Committing this act isn't excusable, but Patriots running back Dion Lewis thought this was funny? Some people like to have a cruel humor, but this just wasn't cool, bro. At number 8, Jabar Gaffney needs to chill. Jabar Gaffney was never a great NFL wide receiver, but many will remember him as a decent player on the 18-1 New England Patriots team from 2007. That being said, the guy simply doesn't have any common sense. Though pro athletes hear backlash from millions of trolls year-round, Gaffney couldn't ignore this one fan. Account deleted. Number 7, Mike Wallace offends many. Mike Wallace is one of the fastest wide receivers we've ever seen, but he's not a fast thinker when it comes to knowing what you should and shouldn't say on social media. Now, we know gay marriage is a sensitive subject to discuss, but no matter what your feelings are, you should always be respectful. It's extremely offensive to call them out, especially when they're known by the millions. Wallace should have known that this was going to receive negative reception right away. The way he worded it is definitely douchey. Number 6, Troy Aikman wishes his Wi-Fi was intercepted. Now, Aikman has been basically great at everything he's tried. He was the Super Bowl winning quarterback on 3 Super Bowls in the 90s with the Cowboys. He's been Fox Sports' top NFL color commentator along Joe Buck for years. However, he sure looked like a rookie on Twitter with this mistake. Number 5, Pat McAfee. I think we'll go ahead and not explain this one. Number 4, DeSean Jackson ignores his teachers. One of the first things you're taught in school is to never ever plagiarize. Always do your own work. Plagiarizing is one of the easiest things ever, yet DeSean Jackson found a way to completely mess it up. Number 3, Dallas Cowboys. We have to make a special exception here. This tweet didn't involve one single player, but there's no doubt that Tony Romo wishes this tweet never happened. And we can assume the rest of the Cowboys agree with him. Number 2, Reggie Bush doesn't use his brain. The Holocaust is not a laughing matter, Reggie. Millions of Jews died at the hands of Hitler. Can we please stop disrespecting the victims? Of course Reggie Bush would go on to ignore that piece of advice. Number 1, Rashard Mendenhall's idiocy. Rashard Mendenhall enjoyed a solid career with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he also had no idea when it was time to shut up. 9/11 is widely considered to be the most tragic event in American history, so when they got Osama bin Laden, it was a glorious day for America. Yet Mendenhall had to tweet this. We'll just leave it at that. Do you think athletes should be allowed on social media? Join us in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, click the like button. It helps us out a ton and we really appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. As always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.